Greetings from Jacksonville, Arkansas. Today is March the 11th, 2025, and it is Tuesday, and the time is approximately about 5 minutes after 5 o'clock p.m. I just want to do a quick update on what I'm up to. I just took out some chicken drumsticks, some legs, out of the oven, and I have drained the liquid off of them. I season them with chopped onions and some diced minced garlic. This one has extra virgin olive oil in it. Also, if you haven't tried this Sunkist strawberry orange soda, it's interesting. It's pretty good. It kind of, the blend of orange and strawberry mixed together kind of tastes like a peach soda. This is a new Sunkist soda called Strawberry Orange. Okay, back to the chicken. I also season it with Creole's Tony seasoning. Y'all, I went in with some whole cloves. I put that in there so it can have that hint of, you know, spiciness. I put in a little bit of garlic powder and some Lawry's. I put in some crushed red peppers and some Lawry's seasoning salt. I did put in some of these minced onions on top of fresh onions, and I did use a little bit of ground cinnamon. And also, I did use some poultry seasoning. Yeah, I put a little bit of this poultry seasoning, not a lot. You don't want to overpower it with that, just a hint. And I did use some Italian seasoning and some black pepper. You guys, right here, the chicken has been drained. It's basically done at this point, but I want to add some barbecue sauce. I have sweet and spicy Kraft barbecue sauce. This is I wanted the brown sugar one. So this was in the refrigerator, you guys. Honestly, don't recommend this anymore because they changed the taste on it. And I thought that I was pulling out the brown sugar one. But I also will be mainly using this one. This is Vol Burgers. It's a barbecue sauce, y'all. This is really good stuff. And let's see if we can get any product information on this Vol Burger barbecue sauce. And it states that it's distributed by ARK, A-R-K-K Food Company, and that they are located on Telegraph Road in Bloomfield Hills, Michigan. So, you know, I say Vol Burgers, even though it has a W on it. Americans may pronounce it as Wall Burgers. I mean, if you know the correct pronunciation of this, please let me know. It just looked like to me that this would be maybe a German barbecue sauce. And if that's the case, the W would be pronounced as a V sound. Y'all correct me if I'm wrong. Tell me the correct pronunciation for this W-A-H-L-B-U-R-G-E-R-S Chef's Paul barbecue sauce. Let me know if I'm pronouncing it correctly. And I also have some baked beans. And I have country style baked beans. These are the Great Value brand, y'all. They are really good. I fixed some of this yesterday. This is the smaller can here. It's 15 ounce. I fixed this can yesterday and I put in just a little bit of this. And y'all, I went to town with the baked beans. They were so delicious with this type of barbecue sauce in it. And, you know, also, and then adding barbecue sauce to these canned baked beans is optional, but I always like to kick mine up a notch, like Emeril Lagasse would say. So, y'all, I have Idaho Baby Rats mashed potatoes right here. And Normally you just add 2 cups of water. So you add 2 cups of boiling water and then it's ready. These are really good. But if I want to stretch the baby reds mashed potatoes, I can either boil some Idaho potatoes and smash them up and add a little margarine or butter and a little bit of milk. And or if I use this brand, which is the Always Save brand, it's a Cash Saver Atwood brand. This one requires that you add, it says just add milk and butter. And I believe it depends on how much you use that you might have to add a pinch of salt as well. Now, with this one, you don't add any butter or milk to it because it contains powdered milk and dehydrated butter or soybean oil. So, anyways, you guys, this is what I'm doing today. I just wanted to give you an update. I am having baked barbecue chicken. And let's see if I can go ahead and put some of this Wahlburgers barbecue sauce on here. Just 1 second. And this one comes in the squeeze bottle right here. So I just open that up. It's very similar to Kinder's barbecue sauce. And I'm just going to squeeze this on here. I was going to mix it with the Kraft brown sugar, but I think I may have used all of the Kraft brown sugar barbecue sauce. So I really love these squeeze bottle barbecue sauce. If you don't worry if you don't have it, but it's just so neat to use this. Very convenient. So you guys, this is pretty much going to complete my video. I just wanted to share with you guys what I'm up to. And I'm putting this back in the oven for about 10 minutes. The chicken is completely done at this point. And I'm just gonna take a spoon here and kind of massage that in there, rub it in. And I'm gonna flip the chicken over to the other side. And I might just put in that other barbecue sauce. So I did bake this chicken. It was made from frozen. And I did add liquid to it to help it to thaw out. It's better that you use it make sure your chicken is already thawed, but I used frozen chicken and I added water and seasoning to it. Let me get a tongue for this. And I'm just going to put this back in the oven for like 10 to 15 minutes, maybe 20 minutes. And I did have it covered with foil. I know this may not look too good, but you know, some pieces is grade A and some are not. So, you know, but for the most part, I'm going to enjoy myself. So for dinner, I am having baked barbecue chicken with baked beans and mashed potatoes. And what are you guys having? And this is what I'm doing on today. So I just thought I would just grab my camera and just let you guys know what I'm up to. And I thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Okay, so just before I go, why not? Let's go ahead and use this one. I used to really love this sweet and spicy Kraft barbecue sauce. What I found out is that it's not spicy anymore. They changed it. They changed the label, and they also changed the taste. It's not so sweet, and it's not so spicy. But before they changed the label to give it a new look, it had the perfect blend. It still goes on nicely though. And then I'm just going to come back around with that other barbecue sauce that I love so much. I also love Kinder's. And there's some other barbecue sauce out there that's also good too. I've had those. Alrighty then. So I'm just going to come back on top of that and just squirt this on here, you guys. Because I want to make sure that I get the good taste. And they both are not too bad, but this one is really good. So I'm going to squirt that on there so it can do its miracle. And then, of course, I'm going to go ahead and get started on the mashed potatoes and the baked beans. So now for the baked beans, the Bush's home style. It's pretty good too. But I think I'm just going to stick with the country style great value one and put the other one back. I brought this one out for illustration because most people that use baked beans use Bush, even the grill and chillin' ones. And so it doesn't matter which one you use, even if you use the baked beans from your deli. This is just, you know, it doesn't matter which baked bean you use. It's your choice of which brand you use, but this is what I have. And I thank you guys again for watching. And there we have it. I'm going to go ahead and stick her in the oven, put some foil over, and I may just let her bake for about 20 minutes to assure that that barbecue sauce is well incorporated in there. Let's get that spoon out of there. Let's see if I can get a thumbnail. And with that note, I'm out. See you guys in the next. Thanks for watching. Y'all, this is the second clip of the video. Today is March the 11th, 2025. I am here in Jacksonville, Arkansas, and I just thought it wouldn't be right if y'all didn't see me plate this up. It is approximately 5:55 p.m. or 5 minutes to 6 o'clock, and I just took the baked barbecue chicken out of the oven. The mashed potatoes, only thing I did was put in 3 cups of water in the microwave and carefully remove the hot water. And then I added Highland unsalted butter. Right here, I put in a tablespoon of this inside of the water. I put a tablespoon of unsalted butter inside of the hot water. I also added just a little bit of the evaporated milk to the hot water. And so basically I you can use just boiling water. It doesn't have to be microwave. So to stretch the amount of the Baby Red mashed potatoes, which I really love, you don't really get a lot in this package. Instead of using 2 cups of water, which it calls for, I used 3 cups of water. And so what I did was, because this brand, this other instant mashed potatoes calls for add milk and butter. Let's flip it around just 1 second here. And you can see that it also requires a little bit of salt right there on the servings. Water, salt, butter, 2% milk, and flakes. So instead of using regular pinch salt, I wanted to kick it up a notch. So what I did was I used this grated Parmesan cheese. You know, the toppings that you would put on top of like your lasagna or spaghetti or pizza. I put this in, the dry dehydrated Parmesan cheese. I did have the other brand, or the other kind where it's mixed with Romana and Parmesan. Either one would work. So I put this inside of the hot water, the pet milk, and all of that. And so before I added the Baby Reds, I put in a good generous amount of the instant mashed potatoes inside. I put this one, the Always Save instant mashed potatoes that requires milk and butter and salt. I put it inside of the bowl of hot water with the butter and milk, but I didn't put enough to where it would be ready. And then I took the remaining package of everything in this Baby Red and I added it here. So what you see here is the results of the Baby Red and the Always Save blend. So y'all, this is ready. It's going to be grand. This is the mashed potatoes. This is the result of that mashed potatoes that happen to have a hint of the grated Parmesan cheese in there. Idaho blended with Baby Red mashed potatoes and store brand. You guys, I also took out the baked barbecue chicken, and y'all look at that. It's ready. that our baked barbecue chicken is ready. And so in addition to the baked barbecue chicken, I have already heated up a can of Walmart brand Great Value baked beans, and I did squeeze the Wahlburgers Chef Paul's barbecue sauce. Y'all let me know if that W is pronounced as a V, as in va, as in German way of saying the W word, or if it's pronounced with a W sound. Is it Wahlburgers or Wahlburgers? Y'all let me know how you pronounce this barbecue sauce. But you guys, I did squirt this barbecue sauce into the Walmart brand Great Value baked beans. And to enhance the flavor, also put in some minced garlic. And I found the sweet brown sugar barbecue sauce Kraft. It's not much of that left. So I did put a little bit of that inside of the baked beans as well. So I'm going to plate her up. And I have Bible studies tonight, so I've got to really hurry. If you like to fluff your mashed potatoes up with a fork for presentation, you can go right ahead. I just kind of smooth mine over. I have scooped some over and put it on this foam plate. And let's go ahead and scoop up some of the baked bean. Now, y'all, I did have some of the Johnsonville, New Orleans andouille recipe smoked sausage. I should just say andouille, New Orleans, Johnsonville sausage. Y'all, just like with any skillet fried smoked sausage, of course, you want to, split it down in the middle, or maybe cut it in half and then split them. Put a little bit of water in the skillet to steam them up. And then you let the water evaporate to maximize the flavor of your New Orleans smoked sausage. And then you want to skillet fry it, or pour off the remaining water and skillet fry it with a little bit of cooking oil for the remaining duration. And y'all, these are perfectly spiced. They are really good. New Orleans andouille smoked sausage. So I wanted to tell you all that I had made a couple of those sausage, and I had like one piece left. So what I did was I broke it up and put it inside of the baked bean. One andouille smoked sausage that had already been skillet fried. So you can see the little pieces of it here inside of the baked beans. It's not required, but same way people put ground beef in their baked beans, or they even put hot dogs in there in their pork and beans or whatever. Why not use a delicious New Orleans style andouille smoked sausage and break it up in half so nothing goes to waste? So let's go ahead and get this plated up. I'm actually going to use a bigger spoon. All right, a bigger serving spoon. So I'm trying to not make a mess here, so I'm going to go ahead without further ado, and I'm going to quickly move this over here. I'm going to plate this baked bean up on the same plate with the mashed potatoes. And this is just for presentation, you guys. I'm going to do one baked barbecue chicken. As I stated before, I got Bible studies, and so I want to get this video, I'll get it up once I get on the call. So let me go ahead and call the church. Just 1 second before I put the chicken on.
Welcome to our worship service. Please enter your conference ID and press the pound key. Amen.
Good evening, Missionary Jackson. This is Sister Yolanda.
Yes, how you doing? Good, pretty good?
Yes, with the help of the Lord. And I just finished up dinner and was trying to make me a quick plate. And I looked at the time and I'm like, wow, it's like 8 minutes after 5 o'clock p.m. So actually after 6 o'clock p.m. I don't know why this phone hadn't caught up with the time yet, but nevertheless, I just decided to, go ahead and get on the call. How are you doing?
Ain't made no plate of dinner and cooked nothing.
Oh, you haven't cooked anything yet? Are we the only two on the call so far?
Well, Sister Misha on the call, but she's at a meeting, so she kind of like on mute.
Okay, all right. So, you know what? With that note, I'm actually going to press mute, but I'm here, and maybe we'll just wait for the rest of them to get on the call as well.
That's fine. Yeah, that's good.
All right.
All right.
Okay, you guys, I really got to hurry this up. Without further ado, let me go ahead and put this chicken on the plate. Let me see which one I want. I want one that's going to be real tender to eat. I guess this always follow your first mind. This looks good. Everything should be tender. So I wanted to just show you guys what it looked like plated up. And I really thank you guys for watching. I just thought it wouldn't be fair unless I showed the results of what I was cooking here, you guys. I have placed the phone on mute. And I hope it's still on mute. Y'all, I would never forget the time that I was, thought the phone was on mute, had put it on mute, and I actually said a cuss word or two. And I wasn't cussing at anybody particularly. I was just cussing at, I'm not a person that uses cuss words, but at something that I was going through spiritually. So I always make sure that my phone is on mute. With that note, you guys, because you never know who's listening, okay? Because the devil is a liar, and, I'm going to get ready to eat. I have one baked barbecue chicken. I have baked beans that have been seasoned well with barbecue sauce, and those delicious mashed potatoes. You guys, if you have not tried the Walmart Great Value brand baked beans, please try it and add a little bit of your favorite barbecue sauce to it and whatever else you want to put in there. And, and do what you got to do and tell me what you think. You guys, to me, they're just as good as the leading brand or better. So with that note, I'm out. Thanks for watching.